Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a seer. Na 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 na. Hi soul seekers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It is truly greatly appreciated, you guys, so much. All right, so we're going to jump right into this energy and see what the messages are for you all at this time. Show me clearly, please, and thank you, Father. All praises to E5. All right, so what I'm getting so far, you have someone who came into your life unexpectedly. The both of you entered each other's life unexpectedly here. But then this person got caught up in some type of a facade or a false reality that they allowed their lifestyle to paint for them. This could be a person who's very successful. They've reached their own level of success here in life. They started to receive like fortune and favor out of nowhere. But this is a person like they really deserved a certain breakthrough in their life. They worked for it and they finally received a certain breakthrough here. But also, this is a person who was not fully prepared for what that breakthrough would expose them to, the type of spirits, the energies around them, the agendas, the intentions. It came with a lot. Too much is given, much is required. So whoever this person is, they did receive a certain breakthrough, but they also received like the baggage that comes with that. And it allowed them to live their life in like this fantasy reality. If this is a man or a woman, but I'm getting an example of a man, it's clear that this man has reached a certain level of status, a certain level of success. It's clear this man is single and he wants attention, like money, confirmation. Money is only one thing. So this is a masculine energy who reaches success, but they're a human being. They still want companionship. They still want a relationship, or they still want some level of intimacy. And this is when like I'm hearing poachers, but vultures came like out of nowhere, left and right. And because of the energy that this masculine energy, how do I want to say this? Because of the perception that they allowed their success, they attracted a lot of low vibrational people who didn't mind playing with them, playing games with them, saying what they wanted to hear, doing what they wanted to be done in order for them to benefit from their lifestyle here. So now this is a person, fast forward X amount of years into this success, they realize that they really set themselves up for failure by trying to judge people based off of one thing. And especially if this is a person who already had connections to you, they already had an opportunity to know you, the real you. And it's like if you did not cling to their money, if you didn't cling to their status, then something was wrong with you. And now this person is realizing, no, all the people who clung to me, who cling to me because of my money, because of my success, because of my status, those are all people who only wanted me for that reason. So someone has come to a painful like reality, like a wake-up call. The one who deserved me the most is the one who I shunned, the one who I walked away from, the one who I just left twisting in the wind. Now this man or woman is sitting in a state of panic or like paranoia, high levels of anxiety here, because now they feel like they've deprived themselves of the only thing that truly matters, which is a genuine connection. This is a person who's been living in a successful frequency long enough to where it's like, I don't want to say it's dissatisfying, but it could be disheartening. Like, yeah, you're only here, you're only visiting me, you're only sleeping with me, or you're only making time with me because you're getting ready to ask me for something. It's like that, okay, how much you need? Let me pull out my pocketbook, let me pull out my checkbook, because I know that's why you're here. All right. Even if this is a person who has children, like teenage children or adult children, who can just like come with their hand out, this is a person like here. Like, I already know you're not here to spend time with me for real. I'm hearing you don't really care how dad is doing, or you don't really care how mom's doing. You're just here to like get money from me. They're like in that energy. They're like resentful and bitter. because of the time, the energy, the effort, and the money that they poured into these people. And some of these people are their own children. So it's like they're sitting in a state of bitterness, and they're just upset. They're angry because this is a man or woman who had an opportunity to have a genuine connection with a genuine soul. But they judged you based on what you didn't have. And not only did they judge you based on what you didn't have, they judged you based on what you were not willing to do to get what they have. Like, what you mean? You're not trying to kiss my ass. You're not trying to be all over me. You're not trying to bend to my will. You're not trying to readily please me and satisfy my every need. Obviously something wrong with you. Don't you know that I can be the answer to so many of your solutions? Don't you know that money is not an issue for me? It's their very nature that got them the connections that they now resent. All they did was attract people who would use them for what they have and nothing else. So whoever this person is to you all, they're in your energy right now and they have heavy regret. Yeah, we have marriage. For some of you, this person may even, I don't want to touch that, but for some of you, they may want to. They see you now as the man or woman that they truly should have committed themselves to. If it's not marriage, okay, they should have truly committed themselves to you versus these other people or another person in particular. So let's see what else wants to come out here with the tarot. Thank you, Father. I ask that you show me clearly. Tell us more, please. Let's get something on this wealthy man energy, please. Damn, y'all. The first card, hidden enemy. See, I know what I be feeling. I know what I be seeing. Now they're sitting here with this reality like these people don't give a fuck about me. I gave my Page of Cups, my lightheartedness. I gave the best parts of me to people who are really hidden enemies. And it's a hidden enemy because these are people who will show fake love, who will do whatever is necessary to get into this man or woman's pockets, okay? Because you have both out, the wealthy man and the privileged lady. So flip and switch the roles. This person heavily regrets that they did not follow their divine guidance, because whenever you cross paths with this person, it was time for them to waken up. Again, this is a person who was sitting in success possibly before you even cross paths with them, but they were destined to go to a deeper level of success. And I feel like for many of you, you came in as like clarity, as truth, as revelation, but they decided to like ignore it. They decided to ignore the truth, to reject it, to reject you. So it like kind of stopped them on their path to a greater level of success. But this is exactly what needed to happen, because whatever greater level of success this man or woman was destined to reach is not going to happen with these people around them. So whatever success they have now is just like, they just hate what it has attracted. Yeah, divine partner, I can't make it up. You came into this person's life as an ally, but they treated you like you were the enemy, just to realize that they've been surrounded by the enemies the whole time. So this person is sitting in grief right now. Clarifying unexpected income. Yeah. Two of Pentacles, a false person, and a Queen of Wands. So what unexpectedly came into their life is a false person. Especially, this could be a friend, this could be a relative, but I'm getting heavy romance, but take it as it resonates. Whatever they chose over you, these group of people, these relatives, this friend circle, this lover, someone came back into their life unexpectedly, and because of their ego, that need to feel validated, that need to feel superior, that need to like bow down and worship me for what I have, that's exactly what they attracted unexpectedly. Someone who would, or multiple people who would continue to keep this man or woman thrown off internally, out of balance here. But they brought it right to themselves with this Queen of Wands energy. This was their intentions being given back to them. And especially those of you where this was a romance situation and they chose a karmic false person. Oh my God. They chose a karmic false Queen or King of Wands over you. It's like they have ongoing battles with it. And this is a man or woman, they don't have any integrity. They don't have any self-love or self-respect. This is a man or woman who's only attached to this wealthy man or privileged woman for that reason alone. Something's dried up in the bedroom. The chemistry, the communication is all a shift. It all has taken a shift because whoever this Queen or King of Wands energy is like, I don't have to continue to perform. I got you where I want you. Or they feel like they got enough money out of this person where it's like something's just completely changed now that this man or woman sabotaged the connection with you. It's like, I'm not going nowhere. But also, someone's like changed how they show up now because they're in there, they're in the house, they have the title, they have the last name or whatever it is that they have. They like, well, I don't got to keep doing all that. I'm getting what I want out of you anyway. This is a person who was never truly attracted to them. They were attracted to what they have versus you. You genuinely care about this person. You genuinely could have been in love with this person if this is romance, okay? So we have the Knight of Wands here and then the Fool card. This person wants a new beginning with you. They want to take like a leap of faith towards you. They want to wipe the slate clean with you, but they don't know how you feel about it because also something that has changed. You are in your own success. You're receiving your own success. You're establishing yourself now. This person allowed too much time. They allowed their ego, their spirit, their fucking shadows to steal so much valuable time to the point where if this person thought that you needed them or they thought that you was going to cling to them based on what they have, it's like, shit, you have your own now. So that makes them feel even more insecure. So this is a person who still doesn't truly know their worth. So why would you even want to entertain it? Because even when they come back around, they're worried about what you have now versus what you didn't have. Or they just feel very guilty and ashamed of themselves because you made something of yourself. And meanwhile, they chose a false person. They chose an illusion over the truth. And now your life is turning around. And like they don't have no choice but to see it. They see both truths. The truth that was never true, that they chose over you with this false person. And then they see the truth, which is you. Yeah. The World card here, the Eight of Wands and the Two of Cups. What are they expecting from the collective, from the soul seekers here? Lovers. They want another chance with you, huh? They do. And it's not just because that you've entered your own level of success. That plays a part in it, but you are going to do this regardless. It's because of how they fumbled you, what they exchanged for you. And on top of that, you are someone that they can truly build a foundation with. You are the true counterpart. You are the true partner. They partner up with someone who is a hidden enemy. Divine partner, Page of Cups to a hidden enemy. Now they have this realization. There's something about a karmic cycle between you and this person. You're coming up on a karmic cycle. Each karmic cycle is 12 months. So you are approaching a 12-month karmic cycle. Whenever this happened or you just recently exited a 12-month karmic cycle, something about that. And now this person, now that karmic cycle has either recently completed or is getting ready to come to a completion, they want to try again. Nine of Pentacles. It's like this energy is weird. This person may be like a little insecure approaching you, but at the same time, they see you fully for who you are. Like you've always been their equal, no matter what the circumstances were in the past that caused them to truly believe that they were making a better decision over you. And this could be with family as well. For some of you, you're more successful than these family members that they continue to take care of. They realize how independent you are now, and it just makes them feel foolish. But they do want to have a new beginning with you. This is a person who still has a lot of passion for you. The Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles, like they really want to show you better than they can tell you. I don't know how you feel about that individually, but that's the energy here. What is this energy? What is this man or woman's intentions for the soul seekers? Wheel of Fortune and a Hermit. I mean, there's no bad energy. There's no bad vibes attached to this man or woman's intentions. This looks like a person who has wised up. They've gotten mature. They've seen something for what it is. And they want to make more proper decisions moving forward. This is a person, if you let them come back into your life and if you allow them to reach this level of intimacy, okay, for some of you it definitely is romance, but intimacy is not always romance. But if you let this person back in, they're willing to do the right thing. They're willing to handle the connection properly. They're going to be more cautious. They're going to proceed with more caution. They're going to really like be more considerate, because this is a person who's already lost you. But also, this is not a connection where it's like bad blood, like, no, you can't never fucking come near me again. It's just really based on free will. How do you feel about it now? Because now you're in a different frequency, a different timeline, completely, maybe a different mindset and emotional. Like, this person doesn't know how you feel about them now. And they are also feeling very foolish and guilty because they allow success to change them internally, and they're wondering, did success do the same thing for you? That's a fear of theirs, but it's really more of like a shaming tactic. Like, especially if you allow this person back into your life and they see, or they're watching from afar, like money didn't change you, success didn't change you, it makes them feel foolish because they allowed success and money to change them. Now this person values you more, but they value you more. You have become like some type of a standard for this person, or something to like look up to. Because again, for many of you, you're reaching the same level of success and they know that. But you're still like a very authentic person. You're still a very genuine person. All right. But this person, they are trying to discover a way to like meet you on this new timeline that you have discovered. This new timeline that you've entered. They want to know if there's a place for them on this timeline. Yeah, the Sun card. They want to know. The Seven of Pentacles. They do want to invest in this connection with you now. And only you know how you feel individually about it. I'm just here to read the energy. What else here with this? Yep, Six of Cups. This person knows. You are the person who they should truly consider seriously in their life. And I feel like this person already knew this to a level, but they allow the superficial aspect of success in life. They allow these users, these abusers, these poachers, these vultures to misconstrue what reality really is. Something's happened here where they see some shit for what it is. This could be a person where you haven't seen them for like a year or something like that. It's something about a cycle here. You could have broke up with this person, haven't talked to them, you cut them off or something like that. Yeah, High Priestess. And then Judgment. I feel like you've been feeling this person in your energy. This person's been coming out in different readers' messages as well, as what I'm hearing with a distant horizon. They are coming back around. Okay, yeah, Seven of Cups. This is the person where you may be like getting clarity about, like, why am I thinking about them? Because they're thinking about you, and they're thinking about how to come towards you sooner than later. The Sun card here, and then the Three of Pentacles, how to come towards you with a some type of an offer that you will actually take serious. They will be coming in with some communication. Damn, I hate when they do that. They will be coming in with some communication, and they're hoping that you're happy to hear from them. They feel like the two of you have more in common than they realize, because they allowed this superficial bullshit to like cloud their judgment. You got the Three of Swords and the Emperor. This is a person, they feel sorry for their actions here. They know that they treated you wrong. They know that they didn't see a situation properly. They know that they did this to themselves, that they produced like this whole situation between the two of you. But they're willing to give it another shot if you are. All right. Let me pull some need to know messages here for you all. Yeah, they entertained a ground clown. Everything for these other people, a ground clown, everything is for show with them. All they do is play games. Yeah, people are willing to say and do whatever, a false person, just to benefit from them. And they feel embarrassed. You have a brave heart, a strong mind, and a pure soul. True narcissists will never change without healing. So yeah, they've attached themselves to some very low vibrational spirits versus someone who has a brave heart and a strong mind and a pure soul. Power of destruction is their gift. The people that they chose over you or the person, all they do is like disrupt stuff and destruct stuff. And they fucking regret choosing these people or this person over you. It's clear, yes, generational strongholds are broken from you. Generational strongholds are broken off of you, okay? This is you and this privileged lady energy, and this is this person. No matter what your gender are. Your genders are individually. You're in the same timeline, or you're going to be in the same timeline very soon when it pertains to success. This is not a man or a woman where they lost their success and everything like that. The biggest success that they lost was you. This is a man or woman where their money has become their punishment. Their money is their karma. Okay? This is not a man or woman where their karma was to like be stripped of things. This is a man or woman where their karma was to be an endless supply to people who don't care about them. Yeah, nothing good came from this. Nothing good came from it. But this is a lesson. This is a man or woman who thought one thing and they're realizing like, no, money will make a person success. Security will make people do anything to obtain it. And now they're disgusted with it because you are the only truth. They don't know what will hit them when I come to collect. Yeah, karma. And see, this type of a karma that this man or woman, they didn't foresee this. They never thought that they would be punished for their success. But they realized that for whatever reason, it's the second time that message came out. All right. So let me pull this oracle. Let's see, get some final messages. I don't feel like getting up, y'all. All right, let me go get them. Let me pause. I was so comfortable. Let me pause. Let me see. Who wants to come out of here first? We share such a beautiful connection in such a cold world. Yeah. Now they realize that it's like whoever this person is, they have to go and find out. Yes, literally. It says my fucked up ways have caught up with me. I knew this day would come and I just wanted to run. So it's like whatever had to be shown to this person, it has been. Yes, dealing with toxic people with low vibrational intentions. People who are truly abusive. People who have no control. People who are insecure. Manipulative as hell. That's what they chose. They chose a manipulative, insecure, abusive, embarrassing lover over a divine masculine or divine feminine. They never felt this way before. It's like fire in their veins. They truly believe now more than ever that you are their soulmate. And it's really, what really makes this painfully obvious is because you are successful. You have reached a level of success, and this person knows that it's only going to get bigger for you. They know that. However they know it, they know it. This feels so good. I want this more than anything. I will not lose this for anyone or anything because I know that it is mine. This is how they feel about you. So this is a person who they couldn't make up their mind about you to save their life to being overly certain of who you are to them now. This is the channel song I got y'all. It's called Share My Life by Kim. Okay, I got the channel song when I paused to go get these other cards. It says the first straight out, the beginning of the song. If it makes any difference, I still love you, girl. You are my weakness. You changed my world. Share my life. Trust in me. You're all I want. Everything that I need. Okay, y'all go listen to that song. It's called Share My Life. It says you are my dream and my joy. My heart belongs to you, girl. So I sat down one day and I wrote this song because I need you in my world. Listen, I want you right here in my world, here in my life, here in my soul. I want the world to know that I need you. Share my life, baby. I believe you. I will never deceive you. Share my life, share my life, share my... It goes on and on like that. Okay, it's called Share My Life by Kim. K-E-M. Okay? So let's get these other messages here. This person got a lot they want to say. And they afraid that you're not here for it. They afraid that you are not here for what they have to say. They know that they didn't do you right, but they also like, God damn, I know I ain't do them like the worst. Like they really feel like that they have an opportunity to come back and make things right, but it's really all up to you. So let me pull some real messages. I'm so immature that I couldn't even talk to you like an adult. So however this person handled the situation, it was from an immaturity. It was from a low vibrational state of like self-entitlement. Like, this person feels so foolish how they acted here. And of course they would turn on the fucking... Should I pause? I'm gonna pause. Let me give it a minute. Alright, y'all. Let me try and continue this reading. So let's pull some real messages. Okay, so that noise that's outside, it's a guy. He was obviously called out here to clean the parking lot that's behind me. And instead of him removing the trash the right way, he's literally blowing it out the fucking parking lot with a leaf blower. So it's like, it's a situation where it's like something's just too much for this person to handle now. Now they're just trying to get rid of a situation. They're trying to clean up something as quick as possible with the least amount of effort or energy. Like, he's been out there for so fucking long, y'all. And it would have been so much more effective for him to just fucking sweep the shit or not. And then he's just blowing it into the street. So it's like, what did you really get rid of? But anyway, it sounds like he finally done. But that's what I got from that. Like, this person's trying to clean up a mess as quickly as possible. And it may not be that easy for them to get out of a situation too, is what I'm getting. And also, they don't know how the fuck you're going to respond to them. Because it's like, this person had an opportunity to really be there for you, to really establish a real connection with a real man or woman, but they chose to do the bullshit. But that didn't stop you from being a real man or real woman, and that did not stop your life from turning around in a real positive way. All of these things have taken place now. This person has not gotten over you. This person never truly got over you. Whatever they did to like break your heart or to end the connection, it was based on fucking illusions. And even when they did it, the feelings didn't go away. They were just so deeply invested into their distortment, so invested into their ego, and so invested into this fraudulent ass lifestyle that they were living and providing for other people. They were still in that energy of like, I cut off my nose to spite my face before I let them know. So this is like, they prolonged a period, they prolonged a circumstance that they realized very early on that they didn't want to be in. But that ego, and they thought that you were going to come running back to them because at whatever point you needed this person. That has changed. And they're used to people like clinging to them for that reason. Now they're like, the only reason people clinging to me is because of what I have. People don't want to go and do anything for themselves. It's easier to use me. It's easier to call on me to clean up the bullshit. Yep. It says, I treated you like an object because I'm a tool. And that's the truth that they're still sitting with. And I don't know how much time has passed. At least, I feel like it's been at least a year for some of you. Because that's just the way karmic cycles go. And the way that this person is in your energy out of nowhere, like a need for speed, like that type of an energy, is because that karmic cycle is coming to an end. Or it has already reached the end. And now this person, like, reality is sitting in like, what the fuck? So for some of you, if you know this person drinks, it says, I often get lost in a bottle. I drink to cope with my bullshit. And she only wanted to be with me to spite you. I got played. Yeah, he, she. These could be family members, whoever it was. Whoever this Queen of Wands represents. They are a false person in this wealthy man or privileged lady's life. They were. I broke your heart for a man or woman with no heart. Karma. Yeah. I'm still out here doing the same things I was doing in the past. Stagnant. Entertaining the same people. Got the same mindset. Producing the same reality. Over and over again. I'm afraid that you only want me back to do me how I did you. Yeah. And for some of you, like I said, and I was getting there when I had you guys pause for that long ass time, that this person, they know that. Like they were not there for you when you needed them the most. And now that you don't really need them at all, they can't imagine like not being in your life anymore. And it's like, how the fuck do they even bring that to you? What type of a conversation does that look like? But for whatever reason, this person's still very hopeful. Okay? Your growth is like nothing I've ever seen. I feel so foolish for losing you. I'm not even sexually attracted to them. All I think about is you all the time. Shameless. My inability to sit still backfired majorly. Trauma bonds and codependency. Yes, this is what they wanted. Like I said, in this case in particular, their punishment wasn't to be impoverished. Their punishment wasn't to lose money. Their punishment was to allow their money to fucking control and oppress them. My inability to sit still backfired majorly. Now all they have is trauma bonds and people who are codependent on them. You know your worth now and I can't afford it. See? That's crazy. This person's sick because when they had you, you was not operating in this higher level of self-worth. Now you are. Now they don't know what the fuck to do. So it's like when they had an opportunity, it's kind of like the energy, you got to catch me when I care, because you may not even care about this situation no more. Especially like your life is so stable, or you're reaching a level of stability. It's like, for what? Like you're not really a good person. I thought you were, but you showed me that you weren't. You're kind of boring. You never really took me anywhere. You never really give me a reason to hold on to you, besides the fact that I thought I needed you. And that's what this person's contemplating. Like if they didn't do anything with you besides just sex you up and some shit like that, it's like, like what is it to you? Like I really don't know you outside of the bedroom. I really don't know you outside of you being quick to leave a person because you feel like one thing, like, yeah. And this person's sitting with that, like I didn't do nothing with them. I don't feel like this person spent any real time with you. They didn't show you any true excitement. Like they did not invest in you when they had a chance to. Now they want to come back, and now they feeling like whatever the two of you had in the past is enough for them to return. But deep down they know what y'all had wasn't really shit, because they did not allow it to be anything bigger. I wrote so many messages out of fear. Oh my, all this fucking noise, y'all. I wrote so many messages but never sent them out of fear and shame. People think that men don't have emotional traumas, but we do. We have shared many past lives together and I'm still in love with you. This is just one of those situations, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this reading up. Alright, let me close out with this oracle. All this interference is really pissing me off. And whoever this person is, they could be like dealing with people who don't want to let them go, still being called on left and right, people still begging them, and they could be utterly annoyed because the only person they really want to reach out to them and need them and depend on them is you, but you don't anymore. This is ridiculous. In my heart, I'm still waiting for you. I tried to move forward, but I'm still waiting. See? That's crazy to be waiting on a person that you rejected. It's crazy to still want someone that you denied, but that's their truth. I wish that you would make things right between us. They wish that they had that old you again. The you that would still call and text even though they made it clear that they ain't want to talk to you. You're not that person no more. I would love it if you would just tell me how you really feel. Whatever it is, just tell me, yeah, this person's sick. So whatever feelings and emotions you were dealing with, like I know you care about me. I feel the chemistry. I know the energy not lying. Like whatever they left you to battle with is now what they're battling with. They can't let you go. I feel like I need some type of a closure or some kind of resolution. I'm just cutting the deck. Deep down, I still feel optimistic about us. I'm trying to be strong and fight my feelings for you, but I can't. I would love it if you would just tell me how you feel. I worry about being able to meet your expectations now. Deep down, I still feel optimistic, and I want you more than I've ever wanted anyone. So whoever this man or woman is, shit did not play out the way that they thought. And this is how they're feeling about the connection between the two of you. And that is what I have for you all. That is the message. Finally, wrap it up. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.